Long ago, there lived a tailor in Gloucester.
All day long he sat in a little shop, cross-legged, from morning till dark. He sewed and snitted. Although he sewed fine silk for his neighbors, he himself was very, very poor. He was a little old man in spectacles with a pinched face, crooked fingers, and a suit of threadbare clothes. On a cold winter day near Christmas, the tailor began to make a coat of cherry-coloured silk and a cream-coloured satin waistcoat for the mayor of
Gloucester.
He was to be married on Christmas Day in the morning. The tailor worked very hard and said to himself,
"I better leave now. All the silk and satin is cut."
When the snowflakes came down and it got dark, the day's work was done as the light was shut out. He came out of his shop at dark after he closed the window and then locked the door. No one lived there at night but little brown mice who ran in and out without keys. The mice ran from house to house through long narrow passages, little mouse staircases and secret trap doors. They ran all over the town without going into the streets. The tailor walked through the snow and reached his house. He was so poor that he had rented a kitchen and lived there. He lived alone with his cat Simpkin. "Meow," said the cat. The tailor gave the cat some money to get bread, milk, sausages, and a twist of cherry-coloured silk. The cat went out in the dark. The tailor sat down and talked to himself.
"I shall make my fortune. The
Mayor of Gloucester
is to be married on Christmas Day in the morning, and he has ordered a coat and an embroidered waistcoat."
The tailor was very tired and felt ill. He suddenly heard many little noises. Tip-tap, 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 tip-tap. He went to the dresser in the kitchen and listened. Then he lifted the upside-down turned teacups, bowls, and even basins. Little mice hopped down. They ran down and out. The mice had been caught and kept by Simpkin. When he returned and found the mice gone, he was upset. He hid the red cloth in anger. If he could talk, he would have asked, "Where are my mice?" All that night he looked for them but could not find the mice. The tailor fell ill and was unable to complete the coat and waistcoat. He lay ill for 3 days and nights. The grateful mice worked in the tailor's shop. They had heard that the tailor had to stitch a coat and waistcoat before he let them out. It was Christmas Eve, and still Simpkin was hungry. He wanted his mice. He went out into the street. On seeing a glow of light from the tailor's shop, Simpkin peeped through the window. It was full of candles. Mouse voices sang loudly and happily as they stitched and worked. They could enter or leave any place even if the doors were locked. Simpkin was not able to enter the shop as it was locked. He returned and felt bad to have been selfish and hidden the twist. The mice were good and helpful. On Christmas morning, the tailor awoke and went to the shop. Simpkin also ran in. But upon the table was a big surprise. The tailor gave a shout. The shop was absolutely clean, and on the table was the most beautiful coat and embroidered waistcoat that was ever worn by a mayor of Gloucester. There were roses and pansies on the coat, and the waistcoat had poppies and cornflowers. However, one buttonhole was unfinished because there was no more twist. Simpkin gave the tailor the twist to complete the work. And from then began the luck of the tailor. He grew very rich. He made the most wonderful waistcoats for rich merchants and fine gentlemen there. The stitches of the buttonholes were very small and looked as if they had been made by little mice.